another thing that a lot of men don't do. So everyone that I worked with, we all, most of us, 80% of us went to the same college.
Yeah.
So my boy Pierre got me the job, was in the same class. George was in my class.
This is the thing.
Mensa was in the class above. But we all did the same course. So all of us knew each other. If you came into handing your CV, you had to know one of the man them. You had to be like in the circle.
See what I mean?
Yeah, if you wasn't part of the circle, you wasn't working with us. So at one point, everyone was either close friends or related.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you was literally all in-house. So we'd work together, we'd party together. Our manager as well, Kojo, same thing. We'd all roll together. Like till today, we all still communicate, you know what I mean? And Kojo, like, he was just a few years older, but he was clued up and he used to like give us gems, and he was trying to get us in early on serious things. Like from then he used to be like, yeah, you lot should get into property and all that, but we was young and we was excited, you know, when you just start seeing money. Yeah, so it's a thing that them days here, even though like it was coming in good at that age, do I have any regrets of living at that pace? Not at all, because it's necessary.
Yeah.
Because you have to enjoy life, and sometimes you have to get certain things out of your system early, because we know a lot of men who are playing catch up now.
Yeah.
Later on in life, and it's a thing that if I didn't do them things at that time, my raves would probably not be as popular as they are now.
Yeah.
Because I realized that even though I was splashing and doing it, it was basically an advert. It's what kind of grew my network. It's how I ended up knowing loads of girls them days, because like you come out and they knew they'll get lit at my parties, they'll meet my brethren and they'll get lit, and we kind of started a vibe back then, you know what I mean? And fast forward now, a lot of promoters, like even though from 09 to 2016 I stopped doing raves, remember, like I just kind of, I went ghost. I just wasn't outside. Literally I would only go out like City Love during bank holidays. And what I realized here is, fast forward to now, most guys from back then can't do raves. Like they're out of touch. The only people that are still,
they ain't built the foundation.
they didn't build.
You've done your 10,000 hours, so you can't copy someone, because you've done your 10,000 hours. It's been a mixture of going Selfridges, spending money, meeting people in parties, networking with Kojo, meeting different people, being able to access certain people's network, and then building friends along the way. And
Kojo really extended my network. I can't even lie. He really
it takes one person.
At that 07, 08 period, I absorbed a lot of people off him. Like most of the people that I know that are like older and famous, they came via him, because he would literally take me everywhere. Kojo would be like, oh yeah, the Mowos are on, do you want to come? Do you want to come to this? Yeah, Mowo pre-party. This actor's got a party, this comedian, boom boom boom. Yeah, I'm going to meet Dave Chappelle, are you here? Boom boom. Like, you know, them random things. He would always have man in the mix. So it got to a point that like I'll be out and about on my own, and these like known people would be like, yo, cheers, da, da, da. So the man was like, how you know? I was like, Kojo. So it ended up being like, I end up having my own network to these people separate from him, where someone who's known might phone me and say, yo, cheers, we're going roll. Then they'll introduce me to it, then my network just stay there, boom, 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 boom.
So I always say, live good with people. Live good with people. Like, I don't like the whole faking and like begging friends and all of that. Like, I don't agree with all that. But this whole, I don't want new friends and I don't believe that, because if you organically get on with someone and you just met them and it's just natural, then cool. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you meeting up, hanging out. It might not open any new doors, but there's nothing wrong with like organic new friendships. Of course, the old friendships are very important, right? But I always say, you know, like people say real recognize real, but you won't get on with everyone. Like in Jamaica we say your spirit just doesn't take to someone, but sometimes your spirit will just take to someone and you see them and you just immediately you click and you're like, oh, I got time for you. Like you seem like cool people.
Like it's funny you say that, where someone like, I think that's it, Libby, someone like Lakey, for instance. Me and Lakey, we didn't grow up with each other, but we have so many mutuals. Like our circle was always connected without us realizing. then we got introduced by one of my friends, Natalie. Natalie was like, "Oh, my boy's got some hats coming out." He was like, he'd mentioned that I should get it to you, and I was like, "Oh, who's he?" I was like, he was like, "Oh, my boy Les." I was like, "Oh, I don't know him," but she was like, "You've got loads of mutuals, more than you think." And I was like, "All right, cool, let me get." He sent 3 hats. I was like, I messaged him. I was like, "Fam, thank you for that." I was like, "This is the hat that fits me." I was like, "I've been looking for hats that are, you know what I mean, that suits my head shape and all that properly." I said, "Right, this is like," I was like, "I got a big head, so this is like built for me."
Yeah.
So like, me and him started communicating. The next minute, he's linked me. Then he's linked me with shirts. Then just become close. 5 years later,
Boom.
me and him in business now, but we're always around each other, and most people wouldn't never know that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Then in that space of 5 years, we realized that we're more connected than we ever thought, and so much people had mentioned him to me over previous years, and vice versa, but we just never had crossed paths. And it's funny moments. There was times where we'd been in the same place, and we didn't know. It was probably like 2 people apart, but we just never, you know what I mean? But now we're proper tight, and it's like you said, like it's the thing about networking. Even going back to when I stopped doing raving, between that 09 to 2016 period, even though I stopped doing raving, I still kept in contact with people. So a lot of people, what they do is like, they might say, "Oh, I've got an event today," and they'll send you flyers, but they'll never talk to no one. Like, my phone has got so much people, but I try to keep some sort of communication with everyone, if possible. You know what I mean? Like some sort of communication somewhere, because like, these are the people that support me, where I could be like, "Right, this video's dropping today," and I tweet it, boom, 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 retweet, boom, 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 repost, because I've always kept a line of communication with everyone. And it's not like I need anything from you. It's just, I'm just checking up on you that you're all right. You get me? Because in the past, you've been involved in my life in some sort of value, and I started to realize something with people as well. When they think that you're doing well and they think that you're moving on, they feel like they're out of. It's weird. Like, they feel like that you shouldn't be reachable to them, like you're out of reach to them. So, or they kind of put this like you're above them kind of thing. So, he might only roll with these kind of people now. Not realizing that, nah, man, ain't nothing changed.
Some of it is insecurity though, as well, because I've got that before, and I don't like it. Like, you get this insecurity of like, I just don't think you would be interested, or they make an assumption based on your social media and think, "Oh, I didn't know you would like come to this event because I only see you go here, or I see you eat out at these places." And it's like, what are you talking about? I be in refill, or I be in like different places just eating a box food. Like, I'm laid back, but you don't really know me, so you're judging off a couple highlights.